So we talked a little bit about how to attract employees and things that they would want to see, like those free lunches and the flexible work schedule and the wear what you want, the limited dress code. And then one thing we touched on was stock options. So now let's talk about ways to keep these employees. You get some star performers in your company. You want them there for the long haul. Stock options is kind of the standard way that startups go. And as I mentioned in the previous video, you kind of vest over time. And usually a 4-year vesting schedule is fairly standard. So you give them X amount of options up front, and they earn those options over time. And so over a 4-year period, they get 25% of those each year. And by the end of the 4 years, they might own a nice little amount of stock. Obviously, they don't own the majority of your company or anything, but in their eyes, that stock is definitely worth something. They joined your company hopefully because they believe in what you do as well. And this is how people prove it. They stick with you. They want to be there because they want to earn those options because they think they're going to be worth a lot of money at some point. That is a terrific way to incentivize people to stay with your company. It's also a great way to weed out people that you don't want. The people that come year one, they're excited about your company, but once they get in the routine and maybe they start to get bored and they want the next exciting thing, those options won't mean anything to them because they're just not excited to be there. So those people will tend to leave. But you know what? You didn't want them there anyways in the long run. You want the people who are in for the long haul, great workers. So options are a terrific way to do that. And that's kind of the number one way. They're often referred to as sort of the golden cuffs, if you will, because it's, there's a big payoff if they just stick with it, and hopefully that's what you'll get. And you will see there's a lot of retention. And then as well, that you want to get rid of those people, like I said, who really aren't in it because they believe in your company. They just like the startup environment. So over time, as your company grows, it's no longer going to be a startup. There will be a day when you're just a full-fledged company that's grown. And you want those hard workers who've been with you from the start and really know your product or your service and can really pitch in, and you'll have a nice synergy going.